you have somebody you looked up to that had that and you wanted?
No, I just believe, it's a spiritual thing, it's God's number. So, when I wear it, I feel like, God is with me. So,
I know last year was really unconventional year, Brian. What was that like for you? What was your experience like overall last year?
It was pretty difficult, coming in, with COVID and everything, everything changing, the world changing, but, I had to adapt to it. I created, great relationships over time, and, I was just still trying to get comfortable and everything, now that, I'm comfortable, things are much better.
Yeah, so new staff comes in. What was that like for you going through that?
It was actually a blessing, they came in, they hold us to a pretty high standard, so, the standard is perfection, to be honest. So, Coach B brought that in here, Coach McDonald, he pushes me, to be, great, nothing less than that. They just want the best for us, they just, give us everything they got, and they want the same out of us. So, it's very appreciated.
How did you feel about your year on the field last year?
It wasn't as great as I wanted it to be, but, I made the most of the opportunities that I could make. But, it's a new year, we're focused on, a new year, new team, just winning, really.
What do you think you did show that you could do? Because obviously you had some really good flashes.
Just what I could, really, it was really, all around. So, just now I'm just focused on working, just getting better at the things, I need to get better at, and, focusing up. So.
What do you think about just today's scrimmage and getting some experience in that regard?
It's competitive. We come out here and compete every day. So the defense couldn't wait to tackle. We couldn't wait to be able to show that we could break their tackles. It's just competition. Everybody making each other better. So.
Coach McDonald talked about you and Donnie being sort of like the leaders of that wide receiver room. So what was it like to kind of, I guess, put some of that in action today?
It felt good. Just trying to be a leader the best I can. Those are skills, I'm actually working on, because I'm a pretty laid-back, quiet guy, but, I'm getting better at it. I just want to help the team, help the younger guys, help them to not, make the same mistakes that I made, just, teach them from the mistakes that I've made and help them be better, because, I remember being young, I remember, wanting help, so, just trying to lead as best as possible.
How much do you think you've grown as a player in person since last year?
I think I've grown a lot, I give a big shout out to Coach McDonald, Coach B, Coach Peterson, because, they raised the standard, they raised the bar for me, they put me on a standard that, I didn't even think about before. So, with that being said, it just pushed me to be great, be a better person, a player, just be a student of the game. So.
How do they go about doing that? Like, how do they push you?
Let's say I go out there and I have 10 passes thrown at me and I catch 9 of them. Missing that one, it's like, it's not good. So, perfection is the standard, greatness is the standard. So
you feel like you have a good day and then they come and say, hey, you can do better?
Yeah, always. It's always something we can improve on.
Yeah. So. How's that feel, though, that they think that highly of you?
I feel like they think that highly of everyone, just because, it's a team and, we don't want no weak links on the team, so everybody has to be as strong as possible. So, everyone's held to that standard, not just myself.
So, obviously this wide receiver room looks a lot different. A lot of competition, it feels like, in there. What's that like right now with all these new pieces?
It's fun, when we're working, let's say it's outside of practice, we're competitive with that, when we're on the jugs catching balls, who drops the most balls, who catches the most balls, who's catching the most balls overall, who's getting the most work in. So, it's competitive, just, you got to bring it every single day. So.
What do you think this year means for you?
I would say just being a great leader, great teammate, focusing on winning, putting the team first, as I do that, what's for me will come to me, but, that won't happen with it, without us winning. So, I just want to win, do what I can to help this team.
What's Coach McDonald brought to you? Like, what have you learned from him so far?
I've learned a lot. The biggest thing is hard work, determination. He's given a basis of what he wants. And, you think you're working hard until he came into the building and, it has to be taken to another level. So, he gets the best out of me. I just know, I have to be great with him, and when I'm not, I get a little frustrated, but, you know, that's good because I feel like I got to be my best when I'm around him.
Ryan, I apologize if you've been asked this, but just your anticipation for this season and maybe being a top target in that wide receiver room and the responsibility that goes with that.
You know, it's a big responsibility, but you know, I feel like it's just about the whole offense, the whole team. You know, whoever goes out there, you know, makes a play, they make a play. You know, we're excited for each other. You know, it's competitive right now, but I know when game day comes, you know, we'll all be ready. You know, we're just trying to bring the best out of each other. You know.
All right.
It's all good.
Your impressions of the scrimmage today. I know it's not your first scrimmage-like work, but it's the first time you guys have done that with officials and everything. It just seems like you guys are getting cranked up.
Yeah. It was fun. You know, just coming together. You know, just being able to, you know, take it to the next level. You know, during regular practices, we don't really, you know, hit each other as much. You know, it's a little thud action, but now is when you see, you know, who's going to break those tackles, who's going to make those plays. And, you know, it's been pretty fun, you know, just getting better today.
Have your expectations changed since you arrived here a year ago?
Yes, definitely. As I've said before, you know, the standard is, you know, all the way up here, you know, just, you know, and that's the bar, you know, and it's nothing less than that, and that's perfection, so.
How far has this?
Has blocking for wide receivers changed any since the new staff?
I feel like blocking has always been something serious we took serious, you know. But definitely it's, you know, upped even more, you know, like I say, you know, everything is just important, from blocking, catching the ball, route running, but, you know, just being able to make a play, make a block for the running back to score, you know, everybody has to do their job, and that's the goal.
How far has this offense progressed since the last scrimmage in the spring, and how excited are you guys kind of really show what you guys can do here in about 3 weeks?
I think it's progressed a lot. You know, the spring was just a basis of, you know, getting to know the offense, getting to know each other, how to play with each other more in this offense. But, you know, now we're coming together, just competing. You know, and the competition level in, you know, every single room is just raising the bar, and everyone's taking it to the next level.
Brian, obviously you were a very highly sought after prospect.
Thanks, sir.
How do you feel going into this year about, you know, potentially being able to, you know, live up to that? Or
you know, I don't really think about those things. You know, as you know, Coach B says, as everyone says, you know, stars don't really matter. You know, all them offers don't really matter. You can only be at one school. You know, I'm here now, and I'm just gonna try my hardest to make the best out of, you know, what I have, what I can do, but also, you know, just help the team win. Like I said before, as long as I can help the team win, everything else will follow.
you talk a lot about your faith. I know you tweet about it a lot. What is the importance of that to you, or significance for you as you go through all this?
You know, this is not an easy, you know, level of football. You know, life in general. You know, so, you know, I feel like God gives me the strength I need. You know, every day. You know, you got to keep that faith, keep strong. You know, keep fighting. And, you know, just do what you can. And, you know, give everything else to God. That's all you can do. So.
How does that keep you grounded through this all? Or?
Definitely. You know, it just keeps me going. I know on days, you know, some days we all wake up tired. Some days we all wake up, you know, just it's hard. You know, you got to be self-motivated. But then again, you know, I look back to God, I say a prayer, and I just ask Him to give me strength every day. So.
Is that through your family you learned that faith?
Definitely. That's something we grew up on. So.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
Hey, another year with Brandon at quarterback. What's it been like kind of developing that relationship with him?
It's been great. You know, he's developed so much. You know, watching, you know, the work he puts in. You know, just, you know, being a great leader. You know, opening up more, and I appreciate him. You know, I just try to do the best I can. You know, make the plays that he does throw to me. And I feel like everyone does. Because, you know, we have to earn his trust.